Jump to content. Main menu. Main menu, move to sidebar, hide. Navigation. Main page, help browse cookbook Wikidata feature books recent changes random book using Wikibooks. Community. Reading room forum community portal bulletin board help out. Policies and guidelines contact us. Search. Search. Appearance. Donations create account login. Personal tools. Donations create account login. Pages for longbout editors learn more. Contributions discussion for this IP address. Dismiss. The Wikibooks community is developing a policy on the use of generative AI. Please review the draft policy and provide feedback on its talk page. Contents move to sidebar hide. Beginning. 1. Introduction. 2. Room sound combinations. 3. Good and bad reflected sound toggle good and bad reflected sound subsection 3.1 reflected sound. 3.1.1 Finding your room resonance modes. 3.1.2 Working with room resonance modes to increase sound quality. 3.1.2.1 There are some room dimensions that produce the largest amount of standing waves. 3.1.2. Move chairs or sofas away from the walls or corners to reduce standing wave effects. 3.2 Absorbed. 3.3 Diffused sound. For how to find overall trouble spots in a room. 5 References. Toggle the table of contents. Acoustics/basic room acoustic treatments. Add languages. Add links. Book discussion. English. Read edit source view history. Tools. Tools move to sidebar hide. Actions. Read edit source view history. General. What links here related changes upload file special pages permanent link page information site this page gets shortened URL download QR code head interlanguage links. Sister projects. Wikipedia Wikiversity Wiktionary Wikiquote Wikisource Wikinews Wikividia Commons Wikidata Media Wiki MetaWiki. Print/export. Create a collection download as PDF printable version. In other projects. Wikidata item. Appearance move to sidebar hide. Text. Small. Standard. Large. This page always uses small font size. Width. Standard. Wide. The content is as wide as possible for your browser window. From Wikibooks, Open Books for an Open World. Anechoic and Reverberation Rooms Human Vocal Fold. Introduction. Edit vertical line. Edit source. Many people use 1 or 2 rooms in their living space as theatrical rooms where theater or music room activities commence. It is a common misconception that adding speakers to the room will enhance the quality of the room acoustics. There are other simple things that can be done to increase the room's acoustics to produce sound that is similar to theater sound. This site will take you through some simple background knowledge on acoustics and then explain some solutions that will help improve sound quality in a room. Room sound combinations. Edit vertical line. Edit source. The sound you hear in a room is a combination of direct sound and indirect sound. Direct sound will come directly from your speakers while the other sound you hear is reflected off of various objects in the room. The direct sound is coming right out of the TV to the listener, as you can see with the heavy black arrow. All of the other sound is reflected off surfaces before they reach the listener. Good and bad reflected sound. Edit vertical line. Edit source. Have you ever listened to speakers outside? You might have noticed that the sound is thin and dull. This occurs because when sound is reflected, it is fuller and louder than it would if it were in an open space. So when sound is reflected, it can add a fullness, or spaciousness. The bad part of reflected sound occurs when the reflections amplify some notes, while cancelling out others, making the sound distorted. It can also affect tonal quality and create an echo-like effect. There are 3 types of reflected sound: pure reflection, absorption, and diffusion. Each reflection type is important in creating a theater-type acoustic room. Reflected sound. Edit vertical line. Edit source. Reflected sound waves, good and bad, affect the sound you hear, where it comes from, and the quality of the sound when it gets to you. The bad news when it comes to reflected sound is standing waves. These waves are created when sound is reflected back and forth between any 2 parallel surfaces in your room, ceiling and floor or wall to wall. Standing waves can distort noises 300 Hz and down. These noises include the lower mid-frequency and bass ranges. Standing waves tend to collect near the walls and in corners of a room. These collecting standing waves are called room resonance modes. Finding your room resonance modes. Edit vertical line. Edit source. First, specify room dimensions: length, width, and height. Then follow this example. Working with room resonance modes to increase sound quality. Edit vertical line. Edit source. There are some room dimensions that produce the largest amount of standing waves. Edit vertical line. Edit source. Cube room with 2 out of the 3 dimensions equal rooms with dimensions that are multiples of each other. Move chairs or sofas away from the walls or corners to reduce standing wave effects. Edit vertical line. Edit source. Absorbed. Edit vertical line. Edit source. The sound that humans hear is actually a form of acoustic energy. Different materials absorb different amounts of this energy at different frequencies. When considering room acoustics, there should be a good mix of high-frequency absorbing materials and low-frequency absorbing materials. The table including information on how different common household absorbed sound can be found here. Diffused sound. Edit vertical line. Edit source. Using devices that diffuse sound is a fairly new way of increasing acoustic performance in a room. It is a means to create sound that appears to be live. They can replace echo-like reflections without absorbing too much sound. Some ways of determining where diffusive items should be placed were found on this website. If you have carpet or drapes already in your room, use diffusion to control side wall reflections. The bookcase filled with odd-sized books makes an effective diffuser. Use absorptive material on room surfaces between your listening position and your front speakers, and treat the back wall with diffusive material to redistribute the reflections. How to find overall trouble spots in a room. Edit vertical line. Edit source. Every surface in the room does not have to be treated in order to have good room acoustics. Here is a simple method of finding trouble spots in a room. Grab a friend to hold a mirror along the wall near the certain speaker at speaker height. The listener sits in a spot of normal viewing. The friend then moves slowly toward the listening position. Stay along the wall. Mark each spot on the wall where the listener can see any of the room speakers in the mirror. Congratulations! These are the trouble spots in the room that need an absorptive material in place. Don't forget that diffusive material can also be placed in those positions. References. Edit vertical line. Edit source. Acoustic room treatment articles. Room acoustics. Acoustic treatments home improvement. Acoustic treatments Crutchfield Advisor. Retreat from https://wikibooks.org/w/index.php title equals acoustics/basic_room_acoustic_treatments and bolded equals 3,434,573. Anechoic and reverberation rooms acoustics human vocal fold. Category: Book: Acoustics. This page was last edited on June 8, 2018, at 1850. Text is available under the Creative Commons Attribution Share Alike license. Additional terms may apply. By using this site, you agree to the terms of use and privacy policy. Privacy policy about Wikibooks. Disclaimers. Code of conduct. Developers. Statistics. Cookie statement. Mobile view.